A happy, healthy, and whole founder is one that can lead so much better and one that can create so much more powerful content, offerings, and wonderful success with others. That is the truth. Hi, welcome to the Connect with Sheila Botello podcast. I'm an entrepreneur, self-care strategist, and creator of the Seasons Self-Care app. I'm committed to helping you reconnect your purpose, elevate your well-being, and build your version of a happy, successful life. You're listening to a Monday minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. And today, I'm in my car because I'm in the middle of not only launching some things and having a very busy family, but there's also a renovation that is nearing its end. And so while I've been in the midst of my regular activities, there's been something thrown into the loop that we really wanted to do. And the timing has been great. It's been working really, really well. And it's something extra. And even though we're not the ones doing all of the things, like there's been some things we've been doing, particularly my husband has been, I've been helping where I can. But really, even though I've got contractors in the house doing the bulk of it, it's still like one more thing on my brain. Have you ever been there? It's like, oh, my last brain cell just got used. And so what does this do to the goals you have, your wellness, all of your routines? Well, given the fact that I love to go first thing in the morning down to my rebounder and start belting in the morning and do all these things, have my lemon water, go on my walks, and et cetera, it involves me needing to be present for not only the various things that are happening at the house, but also my loved ones, the things that are changing, the running around. You get the picture. So how do we deal with this stuff when life is lifing while we're going after our dreams and our goals and the calendar that we've committed to keeping? Still, stuff needs to get done. And I have three things that I am finding so helpful. And I've really dialed in on these things over the last few weeks as we've been in this process of this renovation, because I realize it's so easy to be in your flow. And then when that flow of the daily schedule gets upset, you can start to kind of be gasping for air, grasping for a lifeline to help you move through and do all the things you need to do. And the first thing is, really, life does not slow down. No matter what you're doing, there's never a perfect time to get your work out into the world. There's never a perfect time to become more visible and attend events and be at these things that you really want to be at, to connect with the people that are, soul clients or just collaborators and people that you really want to enjoy time with. Life does not slow down to let you actually take care of your well-being either. And so that leads me to the second point, and that is self-care is always a non-negotiable, but especially when times get really busy. This is the thing that often is the first to slide off of people's priority lists when they get busy. For instance, if you're doing some business travel, what's the first thing that can go? You think, well, it'll just be a few days. And, it's just faster to grab something quick to eat. And, well, I need a little extra rest, so I'll just sleep in a little bit more instead of getting my workout in. When really those things start to steal your energy, those things actually start to hijack your energy and the things that you could be doing better at, because maybe your mind gets cloudy. That's what happens for me anyway. So self-care is a non-negotiable, especially when you're busy. So I highly recommend that when you're going through a time, if you have the opportunity to plan, we don't always have the opportunity to plan when things speed up in our lives. Sometimes stuff's thrown at us, but have a practice to say, hey, let's look at the days through the lens of what is self-care going to look like for me now. It may be a pared down version of what you usually do, but don't skip it. Make it work for you. And guess what? When you prioritize it first, your energy is the thing that starts to soar, and it helps you get things done in a more clear fashion, and maybe more productivity happens as a result. And the third point is really the little rituals matter. Those little rituals that you think, well, if I just skip it, it's not a big deal. think about it. When you skip something that is really good for you and that, it's going to help you feel better, it's very short-sighted when we say these things like, oh, it won't matter if I just don't do this right now. But think about how long it took you to create that ritual, to actually get up a little earlier and do the things that are good for you, or to go to bed a little earlier. It's a hard ritual to start. So the little rituals really do matter. Treat them with so much respect because they are there to serve you. And when you take care of these three things, when you actually look at self-care being a non-negotiable, taking care of the little rituals and understanding that life doesn't slow down when things kind of come out of the blue at you, even if it's planned, like a renovation. When you have that understanding, you're going to make choices that are actually better for you in the long run, because this is the busy time right now. There's going to be another busy time later, and a time after that, and a time after that. Before you know it, if you don't prioritize self-care and your well-being, it'll be years and you won't be feeling great. And you wonder, why didn't I start sooner? So this is your reminder. Put it first. You are so worth it. I am so excited about the new program opening up, the Seasons Growth Accelerator. This is the framework that we follow in order to grow our businesses and expand. We do it with self-care as a foundation. And the reason why is because a happy, healthy, and whole, in terms of health, well-being, all that kind of stuff, founder is one that can lead so much better and one that can create so much more powerful content, offerings, and wonderful success with others when you take care of yourself first. That is the truth. And so that's coming up. And also I am starting to have conversations now with people to come into my Seasons Circle. You'll be hearing more about that soon. It's my very high touch, low number of people involved experience that's going to last a year, starting in January, end of January 2025, having conversations about that now so you can plan out your year. See if this is the circle, the space that is meant for you to really expand to the next level with self-care as a foundation. So stay tuned for details on the Seasons Circle and also the Seasons Growth Accelerator 12-week program. I'm so excited to be connecting with you in this way, to be working in a way to help us actually achieve our goals while we feel fantastic. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Stay tuned for another episode this week on Wednesday, and I wish you all the best. Big blessings.